Okay, we are ready. Hello, everyone. Welcome to New Consultant Training, our call number 2. We are excited that you can join us, and we have some newer faces. Is anybody brand new? Anybody brand spanking new? Are you guys, what are you guys, about a month, 30 days, maybe 60 days? Is that about right?
Like a month, maybe?
How much?
Yeah, a month? I don't remember, but yeah, maybe.
Okay, we're all good.
About a month for me.
A month. Okay. Yeah, I thought you guys were, on our other call. Anyway, we're glad you're joining us. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to just share screen, and I'm going to make sure. Okay, everybody can see this. Is that right? Oops, it would be good to start at the beginning. So we are here with our successful strong start, and we are just a quick recap on hold on just a second. I just want to make sure. Yep, that's it. Okay. Anyway, let's do a quick recap of our homework. So if you were with us last week, we talked a little bit about Dash and training in Dash, because honestly, the more that you learn, the more you learn. So has anybody done a Dash training or have an aha with any of the Dash training things that you've already trained on already or through already? Anybody?
I've done a few.
Okay. What do you think?
I haven't had as much time as I would have wanted to, but it seems like a really good tool.
Okay. And would you agree that they're kind of short? I mean, to me,
yeah. Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Okay. Good. And one of the other things that is the most important thing, not only through your starter, your 90 days, but also for as long as you are a Pampered Chef consultant, because if you want business, you have to reach out to customers, and we are suggesting daily contacts, and they're two-way contacts. So a two-way contact is something where you get some kind of response back. Even if it's a no, it's considered a two-way contact. So most definitely you are going to want to make sure that you are reaching out to people. We shared some verbiage with you, I know, last week. I think we've got something else on the call today. But do we have anybody that has had some success with that? Anybody have some success with reaching out and getting some bookings? Jen, okay.
Yeah, I actually contacted the lady who I buy my Mary Kay from, and we have agreed to swap parties.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
That was successful.
Great. All right. Well, good. Anyone else want to share something that they had a good experience with? Are you guys all holding virtual parties? Okay, good. Well, it's really important that you do that. So I would definitely suggest that you continue to do that. And it is a good idea, because you want to know who you've reached out to already, who's responded, who's not responded, so that you can follow back up. And checking out the virtual PC team training. It's our Facebook group. Has anybody got in there or was able to do some of those units and some of the training in there? Anybody? I think they're really good. Yeah. Okay. Anybody have any questions on the virtual PC team training, the Facebook group? Can you guys raise your hand? Are you in it? Is anybody in there? Okay, good. Everybody's in there. All right, what am I doing? All right, and then what's really important is to check in with your director recruiter, and you want to continue to do that, because, if you're having a bad day, you need somebody that's going to kind of get you through maybe some kind of challenge that you may be having, and then if you're having a great day, you want to be able to share that. So, all right, we're going to move on with Patty. And Patty's going to share a little bit about booking tips and calendar.
Ready? I'm Patty Davis. I'm in the Texas Panhandle. I've been a consultant for 13 years. Woo, almost. And I'm 14. And I'm going to talk a little bit about connections in your calendar tonight. The main thing about our business is that we're not just selling kitchen tools. Our kitchen tools are fabulous, but we are also building connections. We're a relationship business. And so you want to really connect with people so that you can find out what needs they have in the kitchen. How can we partner with them to get the right products? I don't ever want to sell someone a product that they're never going to use. Sorry, all my children are screaming in the background. They started back to school yesterday, and I think they're tired tonight. So you want to just start building connections. A great way to do that, especially with social media, is to be mindful that you're commenting on other people's posts and the things that they post at least 10 times a day. And Facebook likes, when you use the GIFs, they like that. They want you to not just react to something, so don't just like it or love it or mad face it, whatever, is appropriate, but also like talk to people. You want to start conversations, and even through social media. So using a 5-word phrase, can y'all hear them, or is it just me?
A little, not much.
Yeah.
Sorry. And their dad's not home either. So
yeah, I think Mari needs to mute. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Maricela.
Let me see.
Yes, sorry. Hang on.
Okay.
So think about those kinds of things. Just be more intentional about your posting, and not just like, I know I have a handful of people that I see their posts and I see them all the time, but I try to be mindful and go look at other people's pages that may not pop up all the time, because that's going to do two things. It's going to increase your organic reach. The more you're engaged, the more Facebook is going to share your stuff, and vice versa. So your people are going to see your stuff. And check your profiles, check your friends or acquaintances' profiles before you reach out to them. You don't ever want to, I don't know how I'm trying to say it. You want it to be authentic. You want it to be compassionate. So if it's somebody I haven't talked to in a while and I'm not really sure what's going on in their life, I'll just go scroll through their feed for a little bit and make sure they haven't had a tragedy in the family. You don't want to message someone that just had a death. Oh, hey, let's have a party. You know what I'm saying? So if it's somebody that you're not real aware of what's going on in their life, check out their profile page and just kind of see what's going on in their life. And that gives you something to talk to them about. Hey, I saw your kids just went back to school. How's that going? What are, or we've got it down south, they're looking at a hurricane coming. So be authentic when you're talking to people and start building those relationships too. Let's see. On your calendar, we want to remember that our goal is 4 parties a week, no matter what. So most people, it helps to have a visual. So on my paper calendar, I just have 4 highlights at the end of the week. So I have a notes section on mine, and I just highlight it, and then I put people's names in there. And that way I see my goal, it's in front of me. I can see when it's empty. So it kind of helps you just stay on track, very visual. Okay, next screen, Patty. So when you're reaching out to people, the way this is printed on here is not the way you're actually going to do it, because you're not going to just copy and paste this whole thing. Again, you want it to be organic. You want to start a conversation with someone, ask them how they're doing, what's going on. And then after you've engaged in some conversation, then some back and forth conversation, then say, I wanted to let you know I've been doing some Facebook parties. Now we're in the back to school theme or upcoming fall themes. You would change that to whatever it is you're offering. We've got new products coming out in September. It's a great time to reach out to people and say, hey, we've got the new products launching. Do you and your friends want to be the first ones to see them? And so like your first contact would be, how are you and your family holding up? Then after you have a conversation, then you let them know what you've got going on. Is that something they'd be interested in? And let them answer. Give them time to answer. Don't just blah everything all over them. And it's just too easy to ignore because they're not sure which question to answer first. And then, so if they are interested, tell them what you have available. And, or a lot of times I'll say, what works better for you? If I'm looking for an in-person party, what works better for you, weeknight or weekday? And go from there. When we're doing virtuals, whatever your next 2 start dates are. So when you're scheduling your parties, you want to have them starting on the same day of the week, just to make things simpler for you. And most people don't balk at that. I just say I start my parties on Friday. And so I'll set you up early in the week, but we'll get kicked off on Friday. And people are okay with that. It's just like whatever for the most part. And then, so just keep it an organic conversation, you're not just copying and pasting. It doesn't look fake. Does that make sense? Okay, next screen. And whether you use both, because I need to see it on the go, but when I'm at home, I like to see it in front of me. And I like to write things down. So even though I have it on my phone, I also use a paper calendar, and I have things color coded both places. So remember your why. Keep that in front of you. Keep it on your phone screen, keep it in your planner. And my planner has a section for my dream pages. So I just have that, and I look at that every day to keep your why in front of you. And when you're filling in your calendar, so say we're looking at September, you're going to fill in your family stuff first. Because that's the beautiful thing about Pampered Chef, is that it's flexible. So we can work around what our family's got going on. So I've got all my kids, and when things start, when we have football games, that sort of thing. All those things are in here. And I'm on Zoom. I'm on a Zoom. Dude, I'm on a Zoom.
Okay, I'm just coming in here because I need to come in here.
And what was I saying? So fill in your personal time. Put your family in there first. Put your girls' night out in there, because sometimes mamas need that.
Absolutely.
I might have to do one tomorrow or tonight, later. Do what works for you. Ask what your upline is doing and adapt it to your needs. There is no right or wrong answer. We're all so individual. Do what works for you. I use color coding, so my in-person parties have been green for a long time. That's the highlighter color I use. I use that on my Google Calendar and in my paper calendar. Pink is for virtual parties, and I just came up with those colors because that was the colors that came in my highlighter package. So schedule everything. Schedule your host coaching, when you send out host packets, your customer care, when you're contacting people and doing leads. Let's see what that looks like on a calendar, Google Calendar, Patty. Okay, so see how, y'all can see that. Just schedule thing in. Remember, office hours are optional, not optional. They're flexible, not optional. Sometimes I pretend they're optional, but they're not. Office hours are flexible, not optional. So schedule what works for you. Some people prefer to do 1 hour blocks. Some people can only do 15 or 20 minutes at a time, and that's okay. Just schedule it in what works for you. A lot of times I'm able to get stuff done when I'm sitting in the car line. I can talk to people then. I can host coach then. I can make contacts then. I can reach out to people. So I carry my little tracker notebook. It's small, so it's easy for me to carry, and I can just jot stuff down while I'm sitting in a car line. I sit in a lot of car lines. And let's see. I had other things I was going to tell you, and my family got me all distracted. And I closed my page. This is the moment when you remind people that I'm a pampered chef, not a perfect one.
Right. That's right.
My family is pampered, absolutely not perfect. Jesus. Let's see. Another thing we wanted to help you organize is, like I said, start your parties on a day that works for you. Find a rhythm that works for you. And that's just the day you start your party. And then you wrap up on a certain day. And that just helps you keep a good flow going and helps you stay organized. Did I forget anything?
No, I think you covered everything.
Okay.
It's
Take it away, Louise, and I hope your family is quieter than mine. Sorry, y'all.
My family's grown and gone.
I don't know.
I'm halfway there.
Which is not a bad thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh. Is this you?
Me?
Yes.
All right. Okay. Sorry. All right.
No, that's your name.
So my name is Louise Morris. I am a director here in Houston, Texas, and I've been with Pampered Chef for 15 years, almost 16 in October. And now that we have a way to track all of our leads in our business, we're going to talk about building a team, who to ask, where, and how to start. So you're going to want to start with your Frank's list. Remember, we made that launch list in the beginning. We talked about that in the first call. So that same list, your same launch list or Frank's list, is going to be the same list that you're going to use to reach out to ask about the Pampered Chef business. Join with you so you can learn alongside or grow alongside with a friend. So ask a friend to join you on the journey. It makes it fun, male or female. There's lots of men that are now doing Pampered Chef, which is really great to see. We had Jeremy on the call with us last week. Is he on this call? I don't know. I can't.
No, I don't see him on this call.
Oh, okay. So always ask a friend to join you. That way you can learn together. You can challenge each other. You can do dash challenges. Who can get more dash points in? That's always fun. Think of somebody that you admire or who you would love to work alongside with. So think of somebody that has great work ethic. Think of someone who is a foodie that you might want to work alongside. Think of somebody that you just really get along with, because they're going to be on your team. You wouldn't want to pick somebody that you don't like, right? So somebody that you get along with. Nurses and teachers make great consultants. I would say the majority of the consultants on my little team are teachers and nurses as well. Anyone who's a recent grad or a student that has debt, oh my goodness, student loans are out of control. So if you know of somebody that has student debt that they need to pay off, that is a great person to ask as well. Somebody who had a pay cut or was furloughed, especially right now. Sad to say that a lot of people were let go or furloughed or don't have a job at the moment. So just reach out to people, let them know that you have this great opportunity that you would like to offer them. Really, there's nothing to lose. Your hosts and your guests. So next screen. So on this next screen, I'm going to talk about your host, because obviously if they are hosting a party for you, then one would believe that they obviously like Pampered Chef, right? And you've already got a little bit of a rapport with them because you have been talking to them prior to their party. So you want to make sure that you ask each and every host 5 times for joining the business. And the first one is I ask before I actually set up the party, before I get it set up in Consultants Corner, and before I set it up, well, currently doing virtual, before I set it up in a group. So that's going to be your first one. You just kind of want to ask them if this is something that they've ever thought about, you know, or would they be interested in making a little extra income? Because this party could be their launch party and their party. So they would be the consultant and they would be the host. So they would get the host rewards and they would be getting the commission. So I always bring that to their attention. And then if they said yes, then you would direct them to your website to get them to sign up so that when you're conducting the party, they would then be the host and the consultant. Am I making any sense? I'm just like rambling on here. Sorry. So this says setting up the party and during the inviting process. So I just want to remind you that if you decide to start your business today, we can set up the party under your name so you get all the host rewards and earn commission. You will also start earning all of the new consultant incentives. So what do you say? Do you want to look at the kits? So just send them about what the 3 different kits are so they can see what they are. I always just direct people to my website and have them click on be a consultant. Then I ask follow-up questions after that. All right, so and then the second time I ask is as I've set up, let's say they say no, as I set up the party and in the group, they've started adding their friends and their friends are starting to join the party. Then I ask them again, look, you've already got 25, 30 people that have joined your party group. People have already started to interact. I'm sure everyone is super excited. Are you sure you don't want to give this business a try? It's not too late. We can easily make this your launch party because it looks like your friends are super excited about your party. And then you're going to want to go from there. So that would be my second time. All right, Patty, the next one.
This thing doesn't slide as easy. Okay.
All right, and then midway through the party is another great time to ask, oh my God, you're a fabulous host, you're commenting and having so much fun with your friends. I love how involved you are. Can you imagine doing this and making the money? So you're gonna wanna ask them again. Because you're giving your host little things to post during the party. So they're already sort of seeing how it is to be a consultant, what it is that they're posting. So they're already kind of doing it. So I say you're already posting in a party. This is exactly what you would be doing as a host, as a consultant of yourself. So you're already doing the work. And then I let them know how much they have in sales and what their kit credit would be at this point. And let them know that they could use the kit credit, which is $25 or $50. Currently, that will be changing later, but currently right now, it's $25. Well, it's not changing, but if they have a party of 200, they are going to get a kit credit. Now it has to be a party of $300 to get the kit credit. All right, and then the final time I ask is during the actual closing of the party. I let them know what a fabulous host they were and how much they have earned and what they could have earned in commission if they were the consultant. And I go over the kit credits again. I also talk about the products that are in each of the kits. So I'll ask them, you know, what are some of the products that you are wanting? What's on your wish list? And if a lot of those products are on their wish list and they're toying back and forth about becoming a consultant, well, then to me, it seems to be like a no-brainer. If you're going to get, you know, the quick cooker and whatever, you know, you might as well sign up and give it a try. And then I also always volunteer or help out if they do decide to sign up. I'll let them know that I will still help them with their launch party and do it for them as a virtual party. All right, what's next? Patty? All right, and then during the party, because not only are you going to be recruiting your hosts, because if guests are in the party, obviously they love Pampered Chef. You're going to want to post some little recruiting tidbits, throw those out during your posts. So here are some examples of different things that you can post. There's the trivia one. I always post the one that says enriching lives one meal, one memory at a time. I also like the one over in the far right corner that talks about your caffeine fix or pay off bills or whatever. So you want to throw out these little things throughout your party to pique interest. I also do, in the beginning of my virtual parties, I record myself with a little message talking about how I started in the business and why I stay, and just let them know that anytime throughout the party they can send me a message, and I would love to be able to answer any of their questions. So I share my story in a live video in the beginning of the party. And then, you know, when people answer these trivia questions, that's a great way to, you know, get the conversation going. So you'll answer their question and then, you know, ask them to just message you, and then you could actually have a personal conversation with them as well. All right.
Okay. So I want to share with you a little things. How many, I heard during the course of the introductions, talked a little bit about, I started this business because I love Pampered Chef products. Well, here, Pampered Chef want to give to you, besides making a commission based on what your sales are, you are also going to be getting some free products. So they want you to, you know, they want to make sure that they can stock your kitchen. So, and you probably are all aware of this. Have any of you, if you're within that 30 days, have you done at least $500 in sales? How many of you have done your 500? Okay, well, you have earned yourself the ceramic egg cooker, which I love. It's probably one of my favorite things that I probably use at least 3 times a week. Does anybody have the ceramic egg cooker? Because it's, yeah, definitely a plus. Just saying. And the mini skinny scraper. Another really good, small, great for your scrambled eggs, mixing up your scrambled eggs. I love the scrapers, so I think that that's great. So the other thing is the 8-inch nonstick fry pan. So you're gonna love the new cookware, the updated cookware. I mean, it's been a few years, but totally nonstick, no rivets in there. So I mean, I'm telling you, if you could earn a piece of that cookware, that would be awesome. Do you guys hear a noise in the background? Is that me? I think it might be. Can you hear that or no? Good, even better. Okay, so 8-inch nonstick fry pan, great. 4 scrambled eggs, by the way, with your scraper. And then with the $2,500 in sales, you will get the stainless steel nonstick cookware. Again, a huge favorite, just a favorite for a lot of people because it is absolutely a wonderful pan because it gives you the best of both worlds, the nonstick world and of course the stainless steel. So you're gonna love that. And the knife set, you know, with the $5,000 in sales, love my knife set, love all the knives. I use those knives. I think that they're great. When I'm at someone else's houses, I'm like, why didn't I bring my own knife? Just because they're so great. We do make quality things, right? Don't we make quality things? I think we do. So, okay, how many of you guys are on track for any of these? Anybody on track for that next, that $1,250 for the nonstick fry pan? Yay. Have you earned it yet, or did you earn it or you're on track? Yes. Good job. All right. Excellent. Okay. So each of you started with a kit there. I probably forgot to mention that, but either, you know, so if you've already experienced that, so it's great to tell someone that you could be a friend or someone that you know could use the money right now. I mean, it was shared earlier with, you know, find a friend to get you started in the business. This definitely would be the time to do it because it's such a great value. Those kits are great. And what they need to do is, you know, a handful of shows, and obviously they'll make their money back and they'll stock their kitchen. So good all the way around. All right. So we don't want you leaving money on the table because we want you to maximize every possible consultants, incentive, award, whatever. Like for instance, this month with $1,000 in sales, you will also get the lunch tote. It's an insulated lunch tote. Perfect. I think it holds a whole, at least a 6-pack, I know it's great for that, and great for the beach, although, you know, we're getting to non-beach weather here. But anyway, it's perfect for that. Could it be a little lunchbox? It certainly could. So we want to make sure that you can walk away with as much as you can. So besides earning the rewards that we talked about, okay,
Yes.
there you go, Miss Louise. Love that thing.
Okay.
All right, and that is how much? Wait, don't tell me. You guys tell me, how much was it? How much do you have to do this month to earn that? 1,000. Good job. Yay. All right, Sarah. Very good. All right, so it is $1,000. So could you imagine that? What company could you work for, get paid your commission, and then earn all these other things on top of that? Seriously, that is huge. And then every single month we have some type of incentive. So win-win, winner, winner, chicken dinner. All right, now Pampered Chef wants to give you more money, okay? I think there's a movie called Mo Money. And
Show me the money.
you know, it's this time of night, get a little giddy, you know, in front of the computer too much. So I feel like, woo, all right. Okay. Marie's laughing. She's like, I know. Anyway, let's put some more cash in your pocket. So you get $100 cash for every single consultant that you recruit and qualifies in their first 90 days. So while you are in your 90 days, you recruit people, they qualify in their 90 days, and you, yes, you get $100. So that's huge. And you can also get 50 Pampered Chef dollars for every new consultant that you recruit in your first 90 days who qualifies. So it's a win-win. I'm telling you, they just keep throwing money at you with this. And then if you promote to director in 90 days, you are going to earn big cash money, which is a $500 bonus. Huge. I mean, could you guys use $500 right now? I know we're coming up on the holidays. I know it's still a little crazy. I'm sure everybody can use money right now, so every little bit helps. So that would be huge. And then when you promote to director and you're paid as a director for 3 months, bingo, more cash, earn another $500 cash. And then in a 6 months time frame, when you promote to an advanced directors within 6 months, you will earn not a $500 cash bonus, but $1,000 cash bonus in there. And then when you're paid as an advanced director for the next 3 months, another $1,000. Now, if you were adding up all of those numbers like I was when we were going through this, your total would be $3,000 in cash bonus money. What? That is amazing, plus the cash for your qualified recruits. So these are huge. If you can use some extra money, this is definitely an incentive and a way to definitely earn all of that. And so, oh my God, it never ends. The rewards still keep coming. So when you promote to director, okay, who is excited to promote to director? Come on, I see you all. You're a little smirking, but I know you want to promote to director. Anyway, you will earn samples of the new season products. Yes, samples of the new season products. And not just this season, but any of the upcoming seasons, as long as you own as long as you have the director title. You have a chance to earn them, and then you can also get one for free when you promote to director. So that's what you would get. There's monthly webinars for leaders. So if you're on that track, of course, we want you to be dangerously armed with every possible training that you can have, because we want you to do better at this job. We also do a weekly directors call filled with information, not just on leader material, but virtual shows and, time.
Products.
And what's that?
Yesterday's was new products and recipes.
Oh my God, that was marvelous too. So yeah, for sure. And then there's a dedicated Facebook group for new directors. So they want to give you, besides your director, your recruiter, want to give you support. So does Pampered Chef. They want to make sure that you have all the information that you need. And then there's specialized training for leaders every single month. And then all that DASH training, which continues to open up to give you additional training on there. They give you the resources to plan for team meetings. So when you see us on these team meetings, you're probably like, well, how do they know what to talk about? Well, they give it to us, just saying. So it's good that we have the materials and the great support from the home office. And then exclusive recognition, and that's at national conference or, you know, maybe on some of the calls. We are here to support you as new consultants and as you grow through the business. So I know I've been around for 30 years. Marie, who is on the call, is also been around, I think it's 33, so she's got a lot of seniority. Patty, are you 16? Patty Davis?
It'll be, let's see, Veronica, it'll be 14
14.
in September.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then what about you, Louise? I know, what are you, 15?
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll be 16 in October.
that's, okay, that's where I got the 16. Okay, so we come with lots of years of experience, so we are here to help you. That is what we like to do, and it's, you know, what, besides, you know, getting a commission, that's what we get our overrides on. So we would love for you to join us as well. And here's the thing is, because we're supporting you in this capacity, we want you to know that when you bring someone in the business, that they will have this same type of training. So, and then Anne or Janet or whoever also supports you with some lots of additional training. So we're here about that. So don't wait to recruit. If you see somebody, or there's no reason why you wouldn't sell the recruiting part of this or the business opportunity as part of one of your products that you love. Do you have a product that you love? Do you love our manual food processor? Do you love our baking stones? Do you love our entertaining, or, you know, any of the knives or anything like that? You're going to sell this opportunity just like that, because it could be for them. I always say this business is for everybody to try. It might not be for everybody, but it is definitely for everybody to give it a try, because it is nothing like you could ever imagine. You are not, you are your own boss. You can make as much money as you want. There's no glass ceiling. So the harder you work for yourself, the more money that you can make. Literally, it is owning your own business without the huge investment of hundreds of thousands of dollars. So I just want to encourage you to take a peek at what's on the other side. Okay? And we're going to train these people just like that. So there's no reason not to have people join your team. It's up to them. You know, take the pressure off of yourself. You're saying here, it's like if you find a great restaurant. It's like if you heard of a sale somewhere. You're at the Costco and you see something that one of your friends loves. It's just like that. So you would definitely do that and share with it just like that. So we don't want you to miss anybody. If you want the business to work, you have to work the business. Okay. Do you want to take this one, Louise, or?
Sure. So it's always a great idea to wake up in the morning and give yourself some good, positive daily reminders or daily affirmations. So I am amazing. I can do anything. Positivity is a choice, which is true. If you wake up and you're like, oh gosh, I gotta go make some phone calls. Well, heck, how are you gonna do on your phone calls? Your phone calls probably aren't gonna sound very happy and chipper, right? So positivity is a choice. I celebrate my individuality. We are all very different. I can't even say the word, but it's okay. It's fine. And I am prepared to succeed. So I choose happiness, success, and abundance in my life.
Always.
You want to just wake up and give yourself some positive thoughts. I like to wake up, lay in bed for a little while, and prioritize my day before I actually get going. That helps me.
Yeah, I agree. I want to say one thing I thought about while you were talking about, when you get up in the morning, it's a choice that you make on how your day is gonna be. So did you ever wake up late and then you have to get into the office and you just know you're gonna catch every single red light? You just know that? And it's because you put that in your head, the universe says, okay, you say you want to catch every red light, I'll give it to you. I'll catch it. You can catch every red light. So when you wake up and you say, hey, it's a good day. I am grateful I am here for whatever, for the coffee that is brewing, because that would be my first choice in the morning.
Yes.
I literally wake up in the morning going, oh, I can't wait to get that first cup of coffee. I am grateful for, the day, if you have pets, the kids, the people you're in the house with, the fact that the sun is shining, the fact that it is summer, the fact that we are working, that we've got a great business, the fact that, whatever it may be, that maybe your family is healthy and hopefully they are healthy and everything is going right. So it's a matter of choice. But when you make that decision, know that that's what it's going to be. So whether you're right or whether you're wrong, wait, how does that go? Whether you're right. Wait, whether you
No idea, Ben.
you cannot, you're right. What is that? Marie, how does that go?
I think it's
Whether
whether you believe you can do it or can't, you're right.
Oh, yes.
I think it's something like that.
Something like that.
Whether you think you can or you can't, you're
That's it. Whether you think you can or you can't, you're right.
in the right direction. So that's just
Right.
it. And
This is a funny quick little story. So every day for, I don't know, years, 15 years, when my husband walks in from work, I say, how was your day? And he said, I said, did you have a good day? And his response is always, for like forever, every day is a good day. He says that every single day. Well, one day he had a really bad day and I said, how was your day? Expecting him to say, every day is a good day, because that's what his been response. And he said, oh, blah, blah, blah. And I said, wait, what? You're supposed to say every day is a good day. He goes, honey, every day's not a good day. I just say that. And he had to fire somebody, and that really hurts him.
Oh, that would not be a very good
Hey,
day.
I'm wondering, was this the last slide, Patty?
Uh,
I think so.
it's just homework. Why? What did you need, Marie?
No, Mari is on here. And after you're done with this, I was just wondering, there is one, they were struggling about getting people to accept the invite to their virtual party.
Okay.
And I wanted to show her how to share that URL link and text message people instead of just using the invite button.
Do you want me to make you co-host?
If you let me share, I can just get on.
No, we absolutely cannot share.
You want me to read through the
Oh, yeah.
Finish up. I'm sorry.
I'll
I just
read through
know.
this real fast. I'll just read through this. So this is not really homework, but something that you need to continue to do. And that would be obviously your DASH training, because the more you do, the more that's going to open up for you to do. There's tons of stuff that is on there. You want to continue with your customer reach outs, your two-way contacts, 8 to 10 a day. And you want to obviously track those contacts. We've already talked about how to do that in your notebook or digitally. Be sure to check out the virtual PC Team Training Facebook group. Lots of information on there, so be sure to look at that. Look at the units. Be sure to go check out all the different units. Obviously, check in with your director or recruiter. Do the recruiting video on marketing imagery. I don't know anyway. And then there's Coffee Talk. That's on Saturdays. You want to make sure to join that Coffee Talk group. And you do need to have Pampered Chef in your bio somewhere before you're allowed in. So Patty, can you elaborate on the recruiting video and marketing imagery?
You know what? I'll get it and I'll share it with them. That was a recruiting video that we wanted everybody to watch.
Okay, okay.
Sure that I make a note of that. I know they're Janet's gals, so I'll definitely recruiting video. Yeah. But I want Marie to share, so go ahead, Marie.
So I'll go ahead and just share my screen. Mari, can you unmute and tell me that you can see this? And everybody else, oh, you have to stop sharing your screen, right? So,
Okay.
okay. So everybody uses, can you see my little ticker? Most people use this invite member button, right? How many of you have used, tell me yes, you've seen the invite button.
Yes.
Invite members to join your party. So when you use that, Facebook says that you're just dumping a lot of invites in people's inboxes. And if they don't accept your invitation, they can almost see you as spam. So instead, right here is the URL link. So if I copy that and I go to my message, I will make a message to
Me.
to Mari,
Oh.
and I will say, here's the party I was telling you about. Just click the link and press join, and you'll be, and whatever little verbiage you want to use, I'm excited, blah, 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 and then you just paste the link, and there you are. So then your friend is receiving the link, and they click there, and they're right on the Facebook page. So then they come right into the party, and if they weren't already a member, they click join. So when they do it this way, it's like they've knocked on the door coming into your party versus you just giving a lot of people an invite. It's like when you give a ton of people an invite and they don't join, Facebook doesn't like that. But if people join because they click the link, then it's like, knock, knock, I want to come in. And that's much better, and more people join. Does that make sense?
Yes. How did you do that again? I had my screen too small and I missed that first step.
Okay, let me try that again.
I saw how you clicked the link and everything, but
Okay, so instead of using this invite button,
okay, got it.
okay. Now the other thing is right here, everybody can see me. I'm toggling as my personal self, or I'm toggling as my business page.
Okay.
Okay, you got to be in your personal profile. Usually if you're personally inviting the hostess to join the show.
Correct.
I'm gonna go back to my personal self. So you just press that button and it toggles back and forth, me personal, me business.
Okay.
But instead of using the invite button, I just went right up here. I'm on discussion. I'm just copying
Oh,
the
okay.
link, and now I'm messaging people. So when they click on that link, they're coming into the party because it's like they're knocking on the door, let me in, I want to join. If you use the invite button, it's like throwing a lot of brochures out.
Mm-hmm.
When people don't see it and join, it gets lost and ignored, and that's not so good.
Got it.
Got it?
Mm-hmm.
There's your tech tip of the day.
Thank you.
I'm sure you guys already knew this, right? Sarah knew this, right? You guys all knew this, right? Yen, were you doing that? Jennifer? Like, did I show you anything you guys didn't already know? So tell me, yes or no, did anybody learn anything new? No. Yes, you did. Okay, so I can't hear you, Sarah. You're muted.
There we go.
There you go. So see, so Facebook looks at that so much differently. It's like, I knock, 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 I want to come in. Okay. And then your hostess is going to get a lot more people in the show, and you're going to get a lot more people, especially if you tell them ahead of time, look for my invite. Here's the invite. You know, here's the link to join. So that's it.
Okay.
They're right. They're joining. It's like you're not adding them. They're joining. So
Right.
they want to be there.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Thank you.
And you'll see a huge difference. So
Yes. But of course.
So there's my tech tip of the day. Do you know how funny you guys have no idea how funny it's that Marie's giving you a tech tip. I'm the least techie
They don't
person.
realize yet. They don't realize. They're realizing. I'm just kidding. You are
Anyway.
fine. You
Well,
are-
I need to leave. Patty, you guys did a great job. I've got a granddaughter here who just we have a sleepover tonight. Tomorrow is going to be Nani's watching the kids all day.
Aw, fun.
Yeah, so grandkids sleepover. So
Well, that's good. You know it's 9 o'clock though. It's her bedtime, right?
it is, yeah. But we have ice cream. She just came and delivered ice cream to me.
Who did?
I gotta go have some with her.
You know what? You could send some my way, Marie, if you want to do that.
Yeah.
Me too, man. Does anybody have any questions about
Yeah.
anything that we haven't covered or you are wondering about or need help with?
Now is the time. You guys got us.
I have one question.
Sure.
When you were talking about the road to director level, is that just bringing in recruits, or is there any sales aspect to that?
Well, you have to do sales. You would have to do sales. Like personally,
Minimum.
what's that?
Or like a minimum you have to do?
For a director, it's
Yeah.
$750.
Okay.
But the team has to do the 5,000 then. So, but yeah,
Okay.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So not so bad. Anybody else have any other questions? Again, we are here for you. So Jennifer, it looks like you've already hit that $2,500 level. Good job, you.
Oh, yay.
That is good. And Yen hit the 1250. Let's see. Let's see if I can find Sarah. Yeah, Sarah hit her 5. Yay! So you guys are all within. You guys have all earned some bonus things.
Awesome. That's great.
Good job. Yeah, for sure.
All them carrots. I call them carrots.
Yeah, little carrots. I know. I know. We're carrot people. For sure. Okay. Do you guys have any other questions for us? We would love to. All right. Well, we are okay. That's
Good
it.
time.
We are hoping that you were able to get something out of this, and please feel free. I know, Janet and you work with them. They're wonderful. And know that, any of us are here to help you and would love to be able to support you as well. Okay?
Great.
All right, everybody, listen, good night. It's going to be a great night, right? And tomorrow morning we wake up and it's going to be a great day.
Great day ever.
Nice to meet you all.
Thank you.
Bye. Take care, you guys. Thanks, you guys, for helping out. Patty and Louise, thank you.